Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video we learned how to create a circular double linked list. Hope the concept was clear. Now in this video let's learn how to insert a new node in a circular double linked list. Now as we have seen in the previous three types of linked list, in case of circular double linked list also we have three cases, that is insertion of a node at the start of a linked list, insertion of a node at the end of a list, and insertion at any other place apart from first and last. So let's understand the first case first. So the first step is we create a blank node. So let's say this node 5 is the blank node that we want to insert at the start of a list. So as we can see, the address of node 5 is 555. Now once a blank node is created, step 2 is we have to insert a value in it. So let's say we insert 50 in it. Now step 3 is we have to update the next reference of node 5. So we insert 001 here, which will create a link between node 5 and node 1. Now fourth step is we have to update the previous reference of node 5. So node 5 is the first node in the list. So this should be pointing to the last node of this list. Right now the last node of the list is node 4, the address of which is 333. So we put 333 over here. So this will create a link between node 5 and node 4. Now step 5 is we have to update the next reference of node 4. So remember that the last node should always be referring to the first node. So currently it is referring to 001. But now the new first node is 555. So this needs to be updated and we have to put 555 here. Once that is done, this will create a link between node 4 and node 5. Now the sixth step is node 1, which was previously pointing to the last node, should now be pointing to node 5, because node 5 is the immediate previous node of node 1. So we put 555 here. So this will create a link between node 1 and node 5. Now the last step is we have to update head. Head should now be pointing to node 5, because node 5 is the first node in the list. So we insert 555 here. So with that we have successfully inserted a new node at the start of circular double linked list. So what we have done, we created a blank node, inserted a value in it, updated the next reference of it to point to node 1. Then we updated the previous reference of the new node to point it to node 4. Then we updated the next reference of node 4 to point to node 5. Then we updated node 1's previous reference to point to node 5. And finally we updated head to point to node 5. So now let's see how we can insert a new node at the end of the list. So to insert a new node at the end of a list, we will follow some steps. So step 1 is we will create a blank node. So let's say the blank node is node 6 having address 666. Once the node is created, step 2 is we insert some value in it. Let's say we want to save number 60 in it. Now once that is done, we have to update the next reference of this new node. So this should now be pointing to node 1, because the last node should always point to node 1. So we put 001 here. So this will create a link between node 6 and node 1. Now the fourth step is we have to update the previous reference of node 6. So this should now be pointing to node 4. So how do we do that? We insert 333 here. Now the fifth step is we have to update node 4 next reference. So this should be pointing to node 6 instead of node 1. So we put 666 here. Now once that is done, we have to also update node 1's previous reference. So right now it is pointing to node 4. But now node 6 is the last node. So we have to put the address of node 6. So it is 666. So this creates a link between node 1 and node 6. Now we are almost done. There is only one last step, which is we have to update the tel. So tel should now be pointing to 666 because 666 is the last node. So this will create a link between tel and node 6. So with that, we have successfully inserted a new node at the end of the list. Now if you want to quickly recap what we have done, we first created a node, inserted a value, updated the next reference of node and gave it the address of node 1 because node 1 is the first node of the list and the last node should always point to the first node. Once that was done, we updated node 6 previous reference to point to node 4. Once that was done, we updated node 4 to point to node 6 and node 1, which is the first node, should be pointing to last node. So we updated 666 here because 666 is the last node now. Then the last step was we updated tel reference because tel should be referring to the last node and the last node right now is 666. So this is how we insert a new node at the end of a list. Fine. Now let's see how we can insert a new node in any other place apart from first and last. So let's say we want to insert a new node in between node 3 and 4. So how do we do that? So the step again remains very similar, that is, first we create a blank node. Let's say our blank node is node 7 having address 777. The next step is we insert some value in it. Let's say 70 is what we want to insert here. Now we want to create a link between node 3 and node 7 and node 7, node 4. So how do we do that? For that we need to know the address of node 3. So how to know the address of node 3? We have to start from the first node, keep traversing towards right till we reach node 3. Once we reach that, we know the address of node 3 is 222. Now rest of the steps becomes very simple. So now we have to create a link between node 7 and node 4. So we know the address of node 4 is 333. And how do we know it? We know it from node 3.next. So we insert 333 here. So this creates a link between node 7 and node 4. Next we have to create a link between node 7 and node 3. So we insert 222 here. So this will create a link between node 7 and node 2. Once this is done, we have to create link between node 3 and node 7. How to do that? We have to update 777 here. Once that is done, node 3 and node 7 will have connection and connection between node 3 and 4 is disconnected. Now the last step is that we have to create a connection between node 4 and node 7. So for that we have to update node 4's previous reference. So we insert 777 here. So with that we have successfully inserted a new node in between node 3 and node 4. Now let's quickly recap what we have done. So we created a blank node called node 7, inserted a value in it. Then we wanted to create a link between node 7, node 3, node 7, node 4. But since we don't know the address of node 3, we have to start from first node, keep traversing and stop at node 3. Now we know the address of node 3. Then what we have to do is we create a link between node 7 and node 4. So we update 333 here. Then we create a link between node 7 and node 3. So we insert 222 here. Now we need to create a link between node 3 and node 7. So we insert 777 here. Similarly, node 4 and node 7 needs to be connected. So we insert 777 here. So by doing all these steps, we successfully inserted a new node in between node 3 and node 4. So I hope you have understood how to insert a node anywhere in circular double linked list. So with this, we end this video. In the next video, let's see how does the algorithm of this operation looks like. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.